Alright everyone,
check it on the map.
I'm back again, this time with my Mavic Air with the Master Air screw props. No filter. I'm going to be recording 1080-30 today just for size limitations. I don't have a lot of space. And I'm going to hand launch this one. I always hand launch and hand land, so just what I'm used to. Now I'm running the Tozo parabolic dishes. I do have an OTG cable, so of course you have to run one with the Air.
Take the home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
I just prefer the hand launch. I don't get any dirt in the motors. It just seems you're much more in touch with it. At first it's a little nerve-wracking, but once you do it, you get really used to it. Doing some adjustments here before I take off. Hitting that record button. Bring her down a hair. Throw her in sport mode. And we're off. I'll level him off about 300 feet to start the journey. Wanted to have my power meter up there. Now the Air runs on a 2.4 gigahertz, so it should get further distance than the Spark running at a 5.8. I've had my Mavic Air since Thanksgiving of 2018. They had a deal at Best Buy. It's also why I have the white version, because it was $100 cheaper than the red version, which I really wanted. And black just seems silly if you're flying in the sun. It just attracts too much sunlight and get too hot too fast. This is my favorite drone because it has the better camera, the 3-axis gimbal. The Spark is still a great platform, takes the same quality photos of the Air with a 12 megapixel camera. But with the Air's flight time, speed, and just plain old stability, I do prefer it over the Spark. Even though the Spark's my first one, I'll never get rid of it. They were well over a mile already, 78%. This is sport mode, but like I said before, hold it in the 30 to 35 percentile range of your power usage on the bottom left. And I'm doing around 26 to 29 miles an hour. I wish they had a cruise control that you could just set that speed. Put it on a speed and let it go at that speed until you're ready to change it. I'm going to go up to 350 feet. Signal is still holding strong. No freezes, no glitches, no loss of transmission. We're at 3 bars. It's a very rural area. I've never actually done this test with the air, being in sport mode and holding it between 30 to 35% power. It fluctuates, it's tough to stay in that range, but it keeps a good speed without pushing that full forward. We're coming up on 2 miles now and everything's going smooth as silk. Looks like we have a few more clouds coming in. But the wind is minimal and the temperature is perfect. Mid-70s, 60% humidity. Just a great day to fly. Well over 2 miles. This very well may be my longest flight since I'm doing everything by the book here and just going absolutely straight. Normally when I'm trying to do a range test I get sidetracked and I turn, go to look at something else, turn back, and I'm wasting battery power doing that.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Still have 3 bars on our 2.4G. I'm going to push it to 60% on the battery. I might go to 55. Still 3 bars on the 2.4G. No freeze ups, no lag. I'm running an old iPhone SE, which is an equivalent to a 6S, so it has the same interior components. This is definitely the furthest I've ever been. Kind of itching to get that 3 mile mark, to be honest with you, and I think we're going to get there. The return to home is very cautious. It wants you back with 30% battery left. And normally I would listen, but today I'm just trying to push it a little bit more than I ever would normally. Okay, 3 miles. I'm going to hit the auto return to home, bring my camera down because we're going to be facing the sun here in a minute.
Go home.
Go home.
Going to cancel the return to home so I can bring it home myself. "51% battery. This used to freak me out, scare me. Not anymore. It's just been so consistent landing at 30% when I turn around. We might be 15 to 20 today. We'll see how it does. Oh, we got some nice reflection off that pond down there. Range tests are nerve-wracking. Took me a long time. I have over 80 flights with my air. It's not something you open the box first time you have a drone and just fly it 3 miles away from you. It is very nerve-wracking. But I would never fly over people or anything that I would endanger, so we're just out here in the middle of the cornfields in northern Illinois. May take out an ear corn or something if we didn't make it back. If you guys notice, my signal has been phenomenal. There's no dropouts. Not doing anything special, just parabolic dishes. Some people say they don't do anything. Well, they do. They work quite well if you use them correctly. You have to aim them right at your drone, at least very near. Now we're down to 2 miles left. "10 minutes recording anyway." Doesn't seem to matter much how I fly. You're going to get 12 to 17 minutes max. I mean, that's just what the air gets.
Critically low battery.